Um, well, it goes a long way back, back to 1977 when I actually started my Gestalt training in Glasgow, one of the first Gestalt training courses in the UK. And I completed that, and then I moved to London and joined the newly formed Gestalt Centre London, and started there as a trainer, support supervisor, and then in 1984 became a managing director. And so I was there combining Gestalt with running a business, and I did that for 12 years, being the one of the core trainers, supervisor, running the business, and of course having my own psychotherapy practice. In that time, I also did the Institute of Directors company directors program, and became an accredited company director, because that was, again, part of this combining my therapy knowledge and understanding of people and development, and along with how do businesses function. This took me into looking at how to bring Gestalt into organizations, and teamed up with a consultant, and we looked at how we brought Gestalt into organizations, using the work of Edgar Schein and Chris Argyris as the link between process consulting and Gestalt. So we did that for a number of years. And then this thing called coaching started to appear about 95, really quite curious about this, what this new hybrid of engagement was all about. And very quickly it became clear this was an ideal medium to convey the understanding of how to build and make effective one-to-one relationships, and how to bring along with it the Gestalt therapy skills. So that then became a sort of melting pot, and interested in few other people who are in that field, in particular John Whitmore, who was integrating psychosynthesis and the Grow model, which he was working with. So I did a number of conversations with John about how this new coaching would fit with our humanistic psychotherapy world. And from that, it became clear that there was a lot of new coach training programs on the market, offering very good, solid performance level coach training programs. And I could see there was a real hunger from those who had done this basic coach training for something more, something deeper, something more profound, that stepped further than the Grow model. And with this, I built a number of partnerships, and we launched the very first Academy of Executive Coaching advanced coaching skills program in 2000. And that was really a residential program over a year, which really dealt with how do we build the quality of relationships? How do we deepen the contact? And Gestalt as a methodology was ideal, but we didn't call it a Gestalt program because we wanted it to be more generic and really include lots of other different methodologies that were emerging, NLP, TA, cognitive behavioral approaches. And those were woven into our program, which was one of the very early master's level programs run with Middlesex University, self-managed learning programs. So then over the years, AOEC has grown and built and developed its programs, created a foundation program, which became the practitioner level. We got ICF accreditation, EMCC, AC, because I was really keen that whatever we did was recognized as a top professional standard. So done that for many years. During that time as CEO of the Academy of Executive Coaching, I wanted AOEC to have this very broad approach to coaching and to integrate a number of psychological approaches. The key emphasis there was, how did the coach develop their own coaching model, respecting their own style and personality, but integrating different approaches. So back in about 5 years ago, when I handed over the running of the business to a new CEO, I decided that it was time now to get back to the heart of the work that I loved and really enjoyed, which was Gestalt. AOEC was well established as an integrative program. I had time and space, and so I developed a 2-day foundation program in Gestalt coaching. I was building on my book, Fertile Void, which I finished in 2018. And that was a really a culmination of all of the work that I'd done. And then 2 years ago, really getting involved in turning that into some practice and setting up first the foundation Gestalt Coaching Skills Program, and now launching and having just run the first advanced program workshop. So there we are, a brief history of John Leary-Joyce.